Good morning, dear students. We have been discussing the fifth chapter, a different kind of school, and we have discussed till the ninth paragraph, and we are continuing with the 10th paragraph. So let us read the chapter. There is no mystery about it, Miss Beam continued. Everyone is very kind, and it is really something of a game. Before the day is over, though, even the most thoughtless child realizes what misfortune is. The blind day is, of course, really the worst, but some of the children tell me that the dumb day is the most difficult. We cannot bandage the children's mouth, so they really have to exercise their willpower. Come into the garden and see for yourself how the children feel about it. Here we see that Miss Beam further said that with this type of game, even a very careless child learns to be responsible at the end of the day. And no doubt that blind day was the worst, but according to some children, the dumb day was the most difficult, as their mouths could not be bandaged. The children had to use their willpower in that case. Then she took him to the garden to let him to watch the children and their feelings himself. Here we see two words, misery and thoughtless. Misery means difficulty or unpleasantness, and thoughtless means careless. Miss Beam led me to one of the bandaged girls. Here is a gentleman come to talk to you, said Miss Beam and left us. Don't you ever peep? I asked the girl. Oh no, she exclaimed. That would be cheating. But I had no idea it was so awful to be blind. You can't see a thing. You feel you are going to be hit by something every moment. It's such a relief just to sit down. Are your helpers kind to you? I asked. Fairly, but they are not as careful as I shall be when it is my turn. Those that have been blind already are the best helpers. It's perfectly ghastly not to see. I wish you try. Shall I lead you anywhere? I asked. Here we see that Miss Beam took the narrator to one of the bandaged girls, and after introducing the narrator to the girl, she left them. The narrator asked the girl if she ever tried to look out through the bandage. The girl replied anxiously that it would be cheating. Before this experience, she never realized that being blind was a great difficulty. Being blind, one would not be able to see anything, and at every step, one fears of being hit by something. Just sit down was a comfort. The narrator further asked her whether her helpers were kind. Her response was positive, but according to her, the intensity of the help she received was lesser. She would be a better helper during her turn, she said. As per her statement, people who had experienced the blindness become better helpers, as they were able to understand their position. The inability to see was scary and full of fear. She suggested the narrator to try for it. The narrator asked her if he could show her the way and help her to go anywhere. Here we see a word, come to talk. It means who has come to talk. And awful means bad. And the word ghastly means causing fear or horror. Oh, yes, she said. Let's go for a little walk. Only you must tell me about things. I shall be so glad when today is over. The other bad days can't be half as bad as this. Having leg tied up and hopping about on a crutch is almost fun, I guess. Having an arm tied up is a bit more troublesome because you can't eat without help and things like that. I don't think I will mind being deaf for a day, at least not much. But being blind is so frightening. My head aches all the time just from worrying that I will get hurt. Where are we now? Here we see that the girl replied in acceptance and suggested to go for a walk. She also asked him to tell about things on their way. She said that she would be full of joy once the day is over. And further, she said that even the bad days would be half as bad than to be blind. In her opinion, other things were fun, like to have a leg tied up and jump on a crutch. Having an arm tied up was still annoying as it was difficult to eat without help and so on. She said that she would not mind to be deaf for a day, but being blind actually scared her. It troubles her mind with the fear that she would get hurt. Here we see some words: glad, hoping, crutch, troublesome, and frightening. Glad means happy. Hoping means to leap or jump with quick short steps. Crutch means a long stick to support a disabled person. Troublesome means annoying or irritating. Frightening means terrifying or making afraid. In the playground, I said, we are walking towards the house. Miss Beam is walking up and down in the garden with a tall girl. What is the girl wearing? My little friend asked. A blue cotton skirt and a pink blouse. I think it's Millie, she said. What color is her hair? Very light, I said. Yes, that's Millie. She is the head girl. There's an old man tying up roses, I said. Yes, that's Peter. He's the gardener. He's hundreds of years old. And here comes a girl with curly red hair. She is on crutches. That's Anita, she said. The narrator told her that they were in the playground and were walking towards the house. Miss Beam was walking up and down the garden with a tall girl. The little girl asked the narrator what dress the girl had worn. He described her the details of the dress: a blue cotton skirt and a pink blouse. She further inquired the color of the hair, and knowing the light color of her hair, she guessed her to be Millie, the head girl. The narrator told her that an old man was tying up roses. She responded that he was Peter, 100 years old gardener. Then a girl with curly red hair on crutches crossed, and the little girl told that she was Anita. Here we see a word troublesome. It means difficult. And so we walked on. Gradually, I discovered that I was 10 times more thoughtful than I ever thought I could be. I also realized that if I had to describe people and things to someone else, it made them more interesting to me. When I finally had to leave, I told Miss Beam that I was very sorry to go. She replied, then there is something in my system after all. Thus, the narrator roamed around the playground with his little friend for some time, and he realized that he became more thoughtful and sensitive towards the issues of the disability and did not want to leave the place, but he had to go. Miss Beam proudly said that the system of her school was so special and unique that the visitors also feel so. Here the word gradually means slowly. Here the chapter is complete. Hope all of you have understood. Thank you.